Cleaning your home isn't always so easy to do, but what's nice is that we have robot vacuums to do that these days. And in this video, I'm gonna show you the brand new L40s Ultra from our sponsor Dreame that again and again keep improving their products every single year, making your life more enjoyable and giving you more time to spend with your loved ones instead of constantly manually cleaning. And I've gotta say, after using it for over a week, the new L40s Ultra is a great robot vacuum. It is jam-packed with so many features and new technology borrowed from their highest end of robot vacuums. Things like side reach, mop extend, obstacle avoidance to make sure you don't pick up any toys and get stuck for any reason, class-leading levels of suction power and hair detangling. This thing has it all, and I can't wait to show you everything in this video. And before I jump into it, I do want to mention that you can get a massive discount using our links down in the description below, so definitely do that. And let's start off by talking about the design. First of all, it looks and feels really similar to all of Dreame's robot vacuum lineup, and this L40s Ultra definitely looks premium, especially with that white color that looks so clean. Jumping into the unboxing experience, you first get this brush that basically doubles as a hair detangler, but honestly, you're not even gonna need it because this robot vacuum will not get tangled up with hair thanks to its unique brush design, which I'll talk about in just a minute. Next up, you have a spare dust bag. Then you have the robot itself with this beautiful design, and of course, the base station with both the clean and dirty water tanks. After that, you simply put the base station in the corner wherever you want, plug it in, place the tray down, and roll the robot into place for its first charge. Once that's done, all I had to do was add the robot with the Dreame Home app and start it up with some fast mapping, which took only around 10 minutes for it to go through the whole house and map out every single room, even with the type of flooring that that particular room has, which is really cool. Then I simply made some adjustments to my room types, like the living room, the kitchen, and the rest of the house, so that I can later just tell it to clean a specific area in any part of the house with voice control or with a single tap in the app, which we'll get into a little bit later in this video. As far as its first clean, I had it just vacuum the floors with the custom mode for it to go through the house and map it even further in greater detail. But what I like is that the more you run the robot, the better it moves around the house, and it has a preferred route that it takes for optimal performance while getting my floors cleaned and spotless. Right here is a great example. In my master bathroom, we have really white tile and they started to get a little bit dirty, so I had the vacuum go in, vacuum and mop at the same time. And once it started, it went around the baseboards first, getting right up to them thanks to the side reach technology that uses a brush that basically goes into corners and under the cabinets to get all the dust and debris out. And it also has the same thing for the mop, which is mop extend technology. So the mop actually goes out and mops it, making sure all the corners are 100% clean. And just look at that. With a single pass, it completely wiped the floor clean, leaving no dirt behind, which is very impressive. Here's another example. I took some crumbs and sprinkled them into a tight corner where it would be tough for any vacuum without the side reach technology to get in there, but check what the L40s did. It glided right up to my baseboards, and once it got into the corner, the side reach magically pops out and swipes away the crumbs into the main brush, and that's it. So if you have kiddos leaving crumbs all over the house, this vacuum has no issues cleaning that type of mess up. As far as the suction goes, it has 19,000 PAs of Vormax suction, and check this out, its brush design is really next level with this dual brush design that actually has no way of hair getting stuck onto it, which is really impressive compared to some other vacuums that struggle with hair, but this one doesn't one bit. Just look at this example. I had fake hair thrown all over a bathroom, which was covering almost the entire floor. I told the vacuum to go and clean this up, specifically to clean up the hair, and as it started, it quickly sucked up the big chunks of hair and went all around to pick up everything else. and it only did this with a single pass, which was pretty impressive. On top of that, once it was done, the brush had absolutely no hair on it at all. And it's actually pretty genius because it uses a brush that's only connected on one side, and it's actually slightly coned towards the suction port, which glides the hair to that end of the brush and sucks it right up, which is awesome. And something that's a little unique on this particular robot is that the wheels have this interesting looking wheel on the side that actually allows the robot to climb up large thresholds up to 1.57 inches that you might have in your house. And it does it by literally using the grooves in the wheels to climb right up. Now, I like that the obstacle avoidance goes around chairs, coffee tables, and other obstacles like shoes, and this tour that it left behind on purpose to simulate a real world scenario, and it went around without a problem. I also threw down a charger with a cable, and surprisingly, it went around it with no issues. So if you're away from the house, you don't have to constantly be stressing about if you left something out because you know it's gonna take care of it. And finally, let's move on to the base station that ties everything together, making it even more hands-free and fully automated, making this robot the last thing you need to buy for your home. For example, when the robot finishes a task like vacuuming, it'll come back to the base station and empty itself into the dust bag. And surprisingly, this dust bag can hold dirt for around 100 days, and that's running once a day, picking up debris, which is more than enough for most people. And thankfully, Dreame actually includes another dust bag for free in the box, which is great. The base station also washes the mop pads automatically after it's done with the cleaning task, and it does it with 167°F hot water to ensure that the pads are clean and essentially disinfected for the next use. And this also makes sure that there's no odors that could be present if it's not clean enough. But with this mop, it's not an issue at all. And since having this robot and many other of Dreame's vacuums, I'll say that odor is not an issue, which is honestly a must since it's so close to my dinner table. The only maintenance I have to do is when I put in clean water and dump the dirty water tank every once in a while, and the app will actually tell you to do so. Oh, and one more thing, the app also has reminders when any of the consumables need to be changed, like the pads, brush, and side brush for optimal performance. Now, on top of that, the L40s Ultra comes within the new L40s series, which include the new CE and Ultra AE models, which you can get for an even lower price. Just use the links down below to take a look and visit the online store. So with that said, I'm impressed that the L40s Ultra pretty much does everything that their top of the line robot vacuums do, but at a lower cost. And with that said, be sure to check it out for yourself and order one with an awesome discount using the links in the pinned comment and description below. And don't forget to subscribe and watch another great video right over there, and we'll see you in the next one.